When you hear the term positive affirmation, do you imagine someone standing in front of the mirror, telling themselves how great they are, trying to make themselves really believe it? Or do you think it's a woo-woo practice that is just magic and it really doesn't work? There's actually a lot more to using positive affirmations. And in this video, I'll share about what they are and how they're used, and how the simple statement of "I am enough" is a really powerful statement. It's a really powerful tool that can help you improve your mental health, build positive self-confidence, and really promote your overall well-being. Welcome back to the Mindful Movement. If we haven't met yet, I'm Sarah Raymond. I'm very honored and glad that you are here. So I'd like to start out by covering what positive affirmations are and how to use them. So essentially, positive affirmations are statements or phrases that you repeat over time on a consistent basis to build a positive belief. These can be used to manifest a goal or a desired aspect of your life. So, for example, if you want to be a millionaire, your affirmation might be, "Money and success easily flow to me." And really what's most important is, if you want to be a millionaire, if that is your goal, how will you feel as that millionaire? What are the emotions and the qualities that you will have? And you can start there when creating your affirmation. So if security and safety is what I imagine being a millionaire would be like, then my affirmation might be, "I am safe and secure with all the financial freedom I desire." These positive affirmations can also be used to evolve into a certain type of person or quality that you desire. For example, "I am content." "I am calm and peaceful." They can be used to develop beliefs about yourself, such as "I am enough," which might allow you to decrease the overstriving tendency that can cause burnout and exhaustion. And if you have the belief that "I am enough," it comes with it contentment and comfort. Affirmations can be used to overcome negative self-talk. So if the narrative in your head is, "I'm ugly, I'm an idiot, I'm worthless," then you flip those beliefs around, those statements, to be positive. So "I am beautiful, I am confident, I am intelligent." They can be used for boosting self-esteem and confidence. So as simple as "I am confident," or "I am confident in my ability to achieve my goals," or possibly "I have everything I need inside of me." They can also be used to reprogram your mind to have the body and have the life that you desire. So for example, if you are experiencing illness or chronic disease, a very basic affirmation might be, "I am vibrantly healthy." Or a more specific one might be, "I have perfect digestion." So as you can see, affirmations can be used for a wide variety of purposes and goals. So I'd love to hear in the comments what you are using for your affirmations, or is there a specific affirmation that you have used and it's been really valuable and useful for you? So let me know in the comments. So now let me give you some tips to start using affirmations, or if you already are using affirmations, some tips that can support your practice. So first, I recommend repeating those statements out loud. And that might feel a little uncomfortable at first, but eventually I think it's really useful to repeat them out loud. There is a connection with your brain that's created to make the learning more concrete or more long-lasting. When you're creating your affirmation statements, use present tense, meaning as if they are already true. So I am enough rather than I will be enough. And this really just allows your brain, your mind to believe it, to understand that that is true in the present moment. It is true currently. This next tip is really important, and sometimes it's hard to create an affirmation on your own with this in mind. So this important tip is to use what you do want in your life, in the qualities that you do want to embody, rather than what you don't want. Now, it may be easier for you to recognize what you don't want because that's probably what you're already experiencing. So I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to have this negative self-talk. So it's okay to recognize what you don't want, but then explore if you didn't have that specific quality or experience, what would you have? What do you want instead? And let that inform your affirmation statements. Choose something specific and really meaningful to you. So the difference between I am happy, which is pretty generic and basic, versus I am capable of achieving my goals. So in the second example, that might be what leads to the happiness. It's very specific and meaningful to you. And to build on that tip, use passion and emotions when creating and repeating your affirmations. So you might be looking in the mirror, for example, as you are using your affirmations. Use facial expressions, feel the emotions of what you will be experiencing when that affirmation is true. And there's a lot of science saying that manifesting something that you desire happens more effectively when you can attach your emotion to it. And another really important tip is to take action. So we can't just say, I'm achieving all of my goals, or I have achieved all of my goals, if we don't take steps or take actions to actually start achieving the goals. So it's not just a passive experience. Those affirmations can help remind you of what you desire so that you can take that action. And my next tip is to be consistent and frequent. So a couple sub tips to help you do that. You might use your affirmation as a password so that you're typing it into your computer very frequently. You might write it on your mirror so that when you're getting ready in the morning, you see it. You might put post-it notes up on the walls in your home so that you can repeatedly, frequently be reading those affirmations. Or maybe you use your wallpaper on your phone and put your affirmation there so that every time you pick up your phone, you see it. Another really powerful way to use affirmations in a consistent and frequent manner is to record yourself reciting these affirmations so that you can listen to them on a regular basis. You can also journal about these affirmations, and that will really give you an opportunity to draw in the emotion and the desired outcome of those affirmations. And if you don't have a journaling practice and you're interested in learning more about how to do that, I just recently did a video about how to get started with a journaling practice. So I encourage you to check that out as well. So I know that's a lot of information, and I have a couple more bonus tips for you if you're really on the path to getting started with your affirmation practice. So as you're practicing these affirmations, I recommend getting calm and grounded first. So that might mean just taking a couple deep breaths or practicing a short meditation first. But when your body, when your nervous system is in a calm and grounded state, you're more likely, more easily able to learn new things. So you're out of the stress cycle, you're out of being hypervigilant, you're out of the survival brain. And that allows that learning and that adopting of new behaviors and beliefs to really take place. Your affirmations could become part of your meditation practice. They could be used right before you go to bed or right when you wake up, or a combination of both of those times to really solidify and set the tone for your sleep and for the day ahead. So you can see that positive affirmations can really support your self-esteem and confidence. It can help promote overall well-being. However, that's only one part of the equation. And while I do believe positive affirmations are really powerful, I don't believe that they can work alone to create the permanent changes that you might desire. So you might be wondering, what is the other piece of this equation to make affirmations work? I have a video lined up on your screen right now where I talk all about that first critical step that you need to take before you start working with your positive affirmations in order for them to be effective. So I encourage you to watch that now, and I'll see you over there.